What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the More Taco Experience. We're glad I fucked that up. So we're going to delete that.
Start over.
He's halfway in.
I'm halfway in, halfway to the wind. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the More Taco and Connor. We're glad to have you guys here with us today. Nico, I heard you had a very interesting week going down, my man. Let's share with our viewers.
Well, I had a busy week. Youth sports, meetings, and a lot changing. That wasn't the highlight, though. The highlight or low light. You guys ever see on like YouTube and social media those warehouse fails where somebody's going in there with a forklift and they're like, "Oh yeah, I got this. I can pick up about 80,000 tons of whatever." I almost lost about $20,000 in product because I went in there and I'm going in there with a reach truck. Those are a little bit different. Those are standing forklifts. So I go in there, forks are a little tilted. Thought I was comfortable, which I wasn't doing anything unsafe, Mr. Safety over there.
Yeah.
I went up a little aggressively, just because I was feeling comfortable. I hit the rack. The front bar of the rack came off the pegs, and and I had to let it back down, but when I let it back down, it missed the holes. Ooh. So I had about $20,000 in product, 1,800 pounds about to tip over on top of me. So luckily, my buddy was maybe about 40 yards away. I yelled at him. He came walking over. It took us about 3 forklifts to get everything back and safe.
No, without losing anything.
We didn't lose we didn't lose any product. Nothing fell. We were very safe. We got out of it.
That's rough. So the forks were
too far in.
They're like tilted down, right?
Correct. They weren't straight when I went in. That sounded really weird. But yes, I was coming up on an angle, just clipped it. And next thing you know, I almost had about 1,800 pounds of material falling down on me.
Now, if that had happened, what happens to you at work? Is that a slap on the wrist? Is that there's actual consequences to this? You get a write-up? What does it look like?
Well, first of all, we're trying to see if I'm still alive after that.
That's always good.
First
we're
step.
Gonna start with that.
Yeah, breathing.
So if I'm breathing still, then there's going to be an investigation. There's cameras all over the place. They're going to check it out, see if I was doing anything unsafe, which I wasn't. It was just poor timing by me.
Yeah.
It would have been an investigation, kangaroo court, if you will. Went over there, safety slap on the wrist. I have a clean record at work. I've been there 17 years, so I don't think anything would have happened. I definitely would have gotten a write-up. I may have been moved out of that job function, but luckily everything was okay.
Do you guys?
It was a learning curve.
Yeah. Do you guys piss test if you have any incidents? Do you?
They would send us.
Really?
They would have sent me right away.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Which again, clean.
Whatever. Nothing to worry about.
But that's just one of those things where, my butthole was a little puckered.
I did a pucker face when you told me.
Yeah, that's a tight balloon knot right there. Yeah,
it took it took about an hour to get back into like a safe mode. It took an hour out of my time, and when I got done and finally got all the product on the floor, and luckily I was calm, cool, collected. I didn't panic because panic kills.
Yeah.
In any situation. My boy looked at me. He goes, "Go take a break. You can use one." And he goes, "I got the rest." He sent me off because he's like, he told me later, he's like, "I thought I saw a ghost." He goes, "You almost lost everything."
Damn.
But all safe. So that was Wednesday. Happy hump day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. Anyway, how was your guys' week?
I don't know, man. I'm trying to think back over my week. My week was very chaotic. We had 5 basketball games in 5 days. So coaching in 3 different teams. I don't believe any of them were successful in victory now that I'm thinking about it, but we're trying. We're trying real hard. So just a lot of busyness, and it was my youngest's birthday. So that was really cool.
How old is he?
He's 5 now. Ooh. 5.
Crushing.
And
awesome.
It's just a weird thing kind of watching him get older, and he had this face when he opened his Ninja Turtle van. He opened the Ninja Turtle van and he was like,
was it like the original?
No, it was not an original.
Oh, I was going to say those were awesome.
You can get originals, and they're like $60-$70 a pop online, something like that. Facebook Marketplace, something like that.
Worth it.
This one was not that expensive, but it was from the new Turtles movie, and it shoots pizzas, and it's pretty stereotypical stuff.
For a 5-year-old, that's awesome.
Yeah. Yesterday, I helped him build a giant Lego train. A lot of people in my house have been not feeling so hot, so I've been feeling great, which means I get to do the work.
Yeah, isn't that great?
It's because he likes doorknobs, David.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
When you are surrounded by infectious disease, you'd be amazed what your immunity can do.
Yeah.
You guys have seen me say multiple times, and our listeners and viewers will see that, dude, I just chalk it up to immunity.
Yeah.
Sometimes my family's like, oh, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, immunity.
Yeah, I don't get sick.
I'm too strong to get sick.
Yeah, it's way too strong.
Isn't that your thing?
Yeah, way too
Joe
strong.
is too strong to get sick.
Too strong. It's impossible.
Listen, and you guys have heard me discuss this before. Like, my family, there are some people in my family who tend to be afraid of random things like, oh, that mustard is 1 day expired.
Yeah.
I'm not sure we should have
It says best by date.
And I'm like,
It doesn't say expired.
When it says best buy,
I'm like,
just saying.
when I look at a 2016 mustard and I'm like, extra flavor.
Oh, so you are that commercial.
Oh, dude.
Expired.
Yeah, expired.
Oh, dude.
Expired.
Expired.
You know how you know when it's expired? By taste.
That's a good point.
Or when you
food.
get fun sprinkles,
Yeah.
otherwise known as mold.
Yeah.
That's true.
Color. Yeah.
You see color.
Color.
Hairy
taste.
sprinkles.
Yeah.
I go out on a limb, a deep limb, guys, and I use the 5 senses the good Lord gave me, and then a 6th sense of like,
Common.
this is weird.
Common sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not
So
everybody has that one though.
Oh, no. Most people don't have it anymore.
most
So
people
it's
don't even
unfortunate.
use the 5 senses.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
How about you, Joe? What's been up with your week?
I actually had a pretty chill week. I think that's good because the week prior sucked. So moving into this week was solid. I did find out I'm a scumbag, and I haven't been to the dentist in a minute. So I've been
You ran
dealing
into
with
my
that.
wife there.
I did. So I have to get my 2 bottom wisdom teeth pulled. I'm 37 years old, and I've never had a surgery. I've never been put under an anesthesia. I've only broken like 1 bone in my life, maybe 2. But
Are you nervous?
no, after I talked to my niece, she's obviously a lot younger than me, and she just had hers out, and she said she doesn't remember anything. So if you don't remember anything, it can't be that bad. You know what I'm saying?
No.
I'm going to tell you right now. First of all, Nico, have you ever had major surgery or been out from an anesthesiologist?
Too many.
Okay. I have had it happen a few times. It's awesome. and when other
disappointed.
people go out, like when you go under,
Yeah.
I will be there. I'll take a day off work and I'll be there because it's going to be worth it.
It's comedy gold.
Whatever happens in the 7 to 15 minutes after you wake up, it's just legendary quality stuff. I remember when I had my wisdom teeth pulled back in early 2000s, maybe mid 2000s. And
24 years ago.
a long time because I'm old.
Last time I went to the dentist.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody, I'm the oldest on the show, in case you were wondering. Don't let the lack of beard confuse you.
He's
The
trying.
lack of facial pubescence. I woke up from having my wisdom teeth pulled, and I had just had a dream about Colossus of the X-Men. And if you don't know me already, you'll know I'm a huge nerd. And I went on a 30-minute rant about my dream and Colossus. When my beautiful wife woke up from her last procedure, it was also legendary hilarity. So I'm going to be there when you wake up, bro. It's worth it.
Can we be your drivers?
I think that's fair. So I go back to the dentist tomorrow. I have 1 cavity that's got to get filled. Then we're just going to discuss the removal of the wisdom. So I'll keep you guys posted.
Only 2? Do you have all 4?
So I have 4. This one is like completely sideways, so that's why it's got to go.
Compacted?
Yeah, this one's the same way. And the other one, like the other ones are like perfectly in. They're perfectly straight, perfectly down, so they don't think I have to get those removed.
So it's the bottom one.
Probably just the bottom 2, which is good.
So
I guess. For you guys.
For
Not
us,
for me.
For us, it's
Not
great.
for me. It's going to be great for you guys. though.
I feel like we're getting ahead of our skis a little bit. Can we record that
Oh, yeah.
for content purposes?
100
It's going to be great.
Maybe they'll help this podcast take off.
That's what I'm saying. John,
I'm in.
can we make this a road show, John?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
we'll bring the whole
see,
thing.
okay. Oh, see, I'm telling you, dude.
Yeah, I'm in.
I'm
yeah,
in.
you don't need my permission.
This is like streaming on Paramount Plus. Joe's wisdom teeth
Yeah.
removal.
I'm in. Yeah, have to. have to.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, definitely.
Score. I'm in.
You have a
won't-
ride. Tell Kate she can stay home. Sorry.
She'll love it.
Taco Bell run, but he won't be able to have Taco Bell during that first chunk. Well,
Blend it. Did you say blend? Did you say blend it? Yeah, blend it up. I'm in. Blend it up. I'll smash
blended Taco Bell. I may just fill it with vomit, and it would be the same thing. So,
it. It probably tastes exactly the same, which is phenomenal.
Cool.
and
I'm
so
kind of excited about your teeth removal now.
Yeah, I'll let you guys know. I'll keep
this
everyone
is now the
posted.
highlight of my week.
Yeah, I'll let you guys know.
So I'll tell you. I know you said you're not looking forward to it too much. The pain, having been there, are your wisdom teeth removed?
I had one removed. I have
Okay.
one broken. I have two perfect ones.
Okay.
And the broken one is driving me nuts, but because I refuse to go to the doctor ever.
Yeah.
In case you didn't know,
This is horrendous.
our brother Nico is stubborn. In
AF.
case you didn't know.
Yes, extremely.
Don't worry. I'm pretty sure all
Oh,
three of us are
yeah.
in our own different ways, you
For
know.
sure.
But we balance each other out. I had all four of mine removed, and the pain wasn't as big of a thing. I don't know what it was like for you. You know, they'll give you some medication or whatever, but even that, it wasn't something that needed it.
Yeah.
The pain for me, and I don't know if you had to do this with only one, they give you this like water spit thing. Basically, you have a hole
Yeah,
in
gross.
the back of your mouth until your flesh fills it in,
I'm going to throw up.
and you like squirt water in the hole because food gets lodged.
Yeah,
in
I'll
it.
get infected.
Yep, food gets lodged in there, and the squirting, tongue feeling, brushing process.
Yeah.
That it's annoying. It's
Yeah.
not painful, but it's annoying.
Yeah, that's the stuff I'm not looking forward to the post stuff, right? Because I like to eat. That's a big part of it. Obviously, like I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna be able to work out, which is gonna be a huge concern.
Yeah.
And then with like the Arnold coming up at the beginning of the month, like I don't want to do it before that. I don't think it's gonna have to happen after. So we'll have to just kind of play that by ear and get the timeline right.
We're gonna do it. We're definitely gonna do a podcast.
Oh, yeah.
After.
Oh, yeah.
He's had it though. Here's
How about like the day?
You're gonna watch his lip.
Well, here's the thing. His doctor and wife are going to hate me for this. When I got mine pulled, I ate wings after. Boneless wings. I didn't give a shit. I'm like, I'm too
Savage.
strong for this. To reference that again.
Yeah.
And then, not only that, I decided since I ate right after, why not work out at night? I did both things that you shouldn't do. You know why? Because I am stubborn.
Yeah. Depending on how I feel, I'll probably still get
You are
swole.
not gonna
I
not
don't
work
see
out.
you
Let's be
not
very
working
clear.
out.
You are not working out.
Yeah,
I agree with that. You're going to work out.
Yeah.
Remember when they told me not to work out because I had stitches in my skull?
You were there.
Yeah.
Well,
and
here's
I'm
the thing.
not. And I'm not you.
So
You're
don't
way more intense than I am.
Yeah.
So.
don't take your pre-workout because you can't. You said you're afraid of eating smelling salts. Just straight to the
Oh,
nostrils.
straight up.
Yeah, just straight up.
That's a good point.
Yeah, get it in.
I like it.
Go into
I
my
dig
truck. Go in my truck. I got a couple in there. We're good.
I'm ready. You see the Rogan's?
That's what I'm saying.
Salts? Yeah, dude.
No,
those
I
guys
like the
love
Baker
it.
Mayfield one though. When he was showing up to a playoff game, he's just so.
Oh,
walking
I
through
did
the tunnel,
see that.
just
Yeah.
sniffing away.
Hell
So
yeah.
that's how I knew he was going to win that game.
Random touch on Baker Mayfield. Nico's a Baker Mayfield peripheral fan. I was really shocked. I got to be honest. I was surprised, genuinely and objectively thinking about it, that Baker Mayfield did not win comeback player of the year, and Joe Flacco did for 5 weeks.
Yeah, bullshit.
Because
Total bullshit.
what Joe Flacco did was phenomenal. What
Oh,
Baker
yeah.
Mayfield did was sustained phenomenal.
I think being a UT fan, I didn't like Baker Mayfield because he was always making me nervous when they played the Red River Shootout. So I didn't like him, but he grew on me. Just, I mean, we like it for entertainment. He's
He's entertaining for sure.
I
Yeah.
will give it to him. You know, seeing him jump around and his charisma, and you know the players love him. His dancing, his everything about him.
Yeah. He's a guy's guy.
He's a guy's guy, and if he's on your team, you're all for it.
Yeah.
Everybody at the Pro Bowl was blowing him up.
That's what I'm
and
saying. They
How
loved him.
great he was, and he won like some quarterback competition.
Yes.
and
Dude,
stuff.
He's good.
the Bucks were supposed to be like a 3-win
Garbage.
team this year.
Garbage.
They make the playoffs and had a pretty good game against the Lions. Like they didn't.
Yeah.
They played. They almost
They
played
were-
get-
they
better
were
than
in
the
it.
Niners.
They were
yeah.
in it.
Yeah. Good stuff.
I agree with you. I think they played better than the Niners.
It was a closer game.
Yeah.
It was.
Good stuff.
It was. You know, that brings me to think about sometimes Baker Mayfield is kind of an interesting thing. And he had that commercial when he was a Browns quarterback.
I love those commercials.
Talking about like living and sleeping in the stadiums and stuff like
those
that.
are my favorite
That's
ones.
right. I forgot
Those
about
are some of my favorites.
Those are good.
There are so many different commercials that I can think of that if I was like that I find genuinely hilarious to myself when I'm in private. And when you think about things you do in privacy, we got to admit sometimes we're different people in privacy. One thing I've been meaning to ask you guys.
Typically, I'm naked, so
It's a great thing.
Just
Could
saying.
be worthwhile.
Yeah.
One thing I've been meaning
In
to
the mirror.
ask you guys that I actually don't know about you. Because we have there's a lot of musical shared interest here. Nico has some stuff that I wouldn't necessarily call myself a fan of, but there is some overlap for our musical genres.
Yes, there is.
I've been wondering, do you guys have songs that you rock out to in the shower, in the car, when your family's not around? You toss your beard hair back,
blowing in the wind.
like the guy from Kill Bill. Remember, he was like,
Yes.
and you guys toss that beard hair back, and you are rocking out and singing to this song, and you wouldn't want anybody to know about it. Guilty pleasure songs. Do you guys got one?
Joe, you go first.
Yeah, I'm
Put him on the block.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll take this first.
Yeah.
First one here. I have many, unfortunately. So I'm gonna go with one. I have a couple. So we'll start with this week. I had a conversation with one of my clients about music, and we were talking about Miley Cyrus. She just won like her first Grammy.
She did, yeah.
Yeah. Her hair was very 80s at the Grammys,
Yes.
right? And we end up talking about her dad, Billy Ray,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Great.
And
hair.
yeah, so we were working out. I'm like, you know what we're doing? We're playing Achy Breaky Heart. And I put it on, and I'm like, damn it, this is a good song. I'm jamming to some Billy Ray Cyrus,
I want to.
Achy Breaky
I
Heart.
want to be embarrassed by that though. I would rock that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
But I'll still give you that though.
yeah, I mean, and
Maybe we should go through these and rank them on level of embarrassment.
yeah, that was pretty high for me. If you go back and you watch a Achy Breaky Heart video,
Oh, yeah.
live and or like his actual music video, it's next level embarrassment.
No, that's some cheese.
It's
That
like
is
us
some
if-
cheese
yeah,
ball stuff.
It's
It
like
is some
us if we had social media when we were in high school, the embarrassing stuff that we would have put out there. I'm thankful that we didn't have Facebook. We got MySpace, obviously, like
For
in
sure.
in there. a
Thank you,
little bit,
Tom,
but-
for being my friend.
Yeah, thanks, Tom. But not like enough to post the stupid shit that kids post now.
Yeah.
And,
all of our young listeners and viewers, the stuff you post now,
Yeah.
like you may wonder why we don't get in trouble because it's not out there.
Yeah,
Not-
100%.
Not because we didn't make some of the same foolish decisions you are in process of making. We just didn't record it.
Yeah,
And if we had those tapes, I don't know, I had a camcorder in my 20s and there was some stuff on there and it's gone now.
yeah.
I'm just going to let you know it's gone now.
Yeah, I think some of it probably would have went viral. Like I remember specifically us like throwing like ripping apart firecrackers like individually and lighting
Oh,
them, throwing
yeah.
them. You got milliseconds to
Like
let
in
that
a-
thing go.
Stink bombs
Yeah.
in hallways.
Yeah,
Like,
stuff like that.
Silliness, if you will.
Stuff we used to get at
Yeah.
Spencer's,
I
things
never
like
did
that.
any
But
of that.
but yeah, I would say my one of my guilty pleasure songs is definitely got to be "Achy Breaky Heart," Billy Ray Cyrus.
I like it.
Much love.
Nico, can you go deeper, darker, creepier, or more embarrassing than what Joe just did right
I think
now?
all of the above.
Let's hear it.
I have no cool story behind it. Just when it comes on, I can't stop singing it. Kylie Minogue, "Love at First Sight." I don't know why.
I love Kylie Minogue.
Yeah.
That's not even embarrassing.
Dude, yeah,
Well,
Kyle-
I mean,
she could get it.
Cammy
Just-
in Street Fighter. I mean, I'm just saying.
Amazing.
But-
It's a good
Yeah.
point.
But when that song comes on, and I'm not saying I do or don't have it on a playlist somewhere, maybe even a gym playlist. When I'm on the treadmill and when you see me getting in rhythm and
Yeah.
I'm shaking my beard hair,
I
that's
love it.
Maybe a mix
Just-
CD.
mega mix. Yeah, mega. So that would be probably number one.
Kylie, what's she up to nowadays? I wonder. Kylie Minogue.
I don't know. Doesn't she have a sister too that's just as hot?
I don't know.
And she went through.
I think it's Kaylee or something like that.
That's
Some,
close.
something.
They
I'm-
switch one letter.
Yeah.
They're
yeah,
like,
I think it's something weird.
I
Like,
don't know what
something
to do for a
super
name,
close.
but
I don't
let's
know.
switch one letter.
I don't know her sister's name, but I'm pretty
Nice
sure
job,
she's just as
parents.
hot.
Yeah,
Whatever.
yeah, fair enough.
John, look it up.
Yeah. Eric, what do
Oh my
you got for us? Guilty pleasure.
So, in objectivity, I don't really feel guilty about a lot of the stuff I listen to. I listen to a lot of stuff that most people around me don't like. Like, I'll rock out to 80s music all the time like it's no big deal. I don't care. I have no problem allying myself with some pop fandom. This specific song that I'm going to go to, I think the reason it's embarrassing is not because it's not is not because I'm embarrassed by the song. It's because it's kind of like what I see to be like a feminist outcry song. I don't know that for sure. I don't know what she was thinking when she wrote it, but I take my manness and I rock out to this thing too. And it is Britney Spears Stronger.
Whoa!
And
see, here we go. I feel like it.
That was
I was not expecting that either.
zero expectation of that being what came out of your
He
mouth.
could have went any route, and you went there.
I could have gone a lot of different ways.
You could have.
For sure. But I just
feel like the lyrics are going through your head.
they
They're going through
literally
my head for sure.
I am sitting here right now and I am stronger. And I'm like, you know what?
Oh my goodness.
All of the estrogen that's in my body is pumping through my blood.
Yeah.
Right now.
Right now,
I don't know
doing...
I don't know what percentages. I should know this having scientific background. I don't know what the percentages are of testosterone to estrogen, but all of it's moving. All of it. Testosterone, estrogen, it's all flying through my body. And it pumps me up. And I don't think that song was intended to pump me up.
The dentist field trip playlist has just been started.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're Britney, bitch.
Yes, it has. Is there? And Britney is one of those unique characters who had
very unique,
a crazy 2023, and it sounds like she's bringing that into 2024 as well.
Dude, she's out there being a freaking chef with those knives and those dance moves.
But you see that there are some people who are like that, who just have this relevancy that kind of carries over. And I'm serious.
I still can't believe you even said Stronger by Britney Spears. I can't believe it.
Dude.
That's great. I love it.
I that's not only a guilty pleasure. I love that song. Let's be very clear.
It is good.
Hey, I could see him coaching in one of his sports.
Yeah.
And that's like the song they come out to. You know you thought about it.
I coach, and viewers may not know, I coach as many women's sports as I coach men's sports, so I could rock that. But dude, I'll have my boys come out to I'm Stronger too.
I think it's great.
Yeah.
I think it's great.
And you think about, we're getting into some pop culture stuff, but you think about the impact that like Britney Spears has had, and because she's our generation, and Justin Timberlake and everything that happened with them is our generation, we're now getting into that area where now 30-somethings, 40-somethings, and early 50-somethings who grew up in the dial-up internet age, who were first exposed to MySpace and things like that. Now, we are kind of, in some ways, teenagers, because you talk about Britney Spears flipping knives and stuff like that. I'm dead serious.
Fucking hibachi.
Like,
she can sing Stronger
and the shrimp into my mouth,
and
while you're singing Stronger.
She's got the onion volcano going, dude. The onion
choo-choo volcano. Hey, that ties into onion breath.
I am stronger.
It was her. It was
onion
her.
breath volcano.
Oh my goodness.
So good. But you realize, like, everyone in our generation, like, we didn't have TikTok, we didn't have Instagram, we didn't have these. And in some ways, yes, for our younger viewers out there, like, you need to be intelligent about it, because the stuff you put out there is forever now.
Yeah.
And it's not the written word on a typewriter that can be destroyed, pulled out, and thrown away. It's there. But they didn't, same as us, they didn't have the ability to put stuff out there. And so now they're testing in those waters the way teenagers are testing in those waters, because they didn't have the experience of growing up in that. And so, yeah, we may have matured in life and we may have this life wisdom, but we see adults making similar social media errors and mistakes and all these things because they were not exposed to it.
Yeah, I think that's it's almost mind-boggling when you see a grown adult make these like social media brain farts, and you're like, did you think that was a good idea?
And then they try to delete it as if it wasn't ever there.
Yeah, it's just, dude, you post any like
3 million people screenshot it.
Yeah. Any sort of, I mean, for the most part, any sort of, this is only going to happen for the most part with any sort of famous person, but honestly, what comes to mind, this is random, don't judge me, but like Drake just got exposed for putting his dick online.
Oh,
I'm surprised it took that long.
He did?
Yeah.
I
like the pun there.
Not intended. Not intended
No
at all.
pun intended.
I didn't hear about this. So
I don't know specifics. I'm not just pretending. I don't know. But supposedly he like put his dick out there, and I don't know. People are googling.
He had
like
to,
left and
but
right.
he had to be relevant. When was the last time you really heard about him like doing anything?
Honestly, it was the last time he did that Bobby Altoff podcast.
Honestly, Drake is fairly relevant. And here's why I would say so. He has his fingers in social media. He has fingers in
I'll give him
music,
that.
and he has his fingers in
Gross.
exposure. So one of my pop-ups today, you guys all know we get random pop-ups on our phone. One of my pop-ups today was that Drake bet $1.1 million on the Chiefs to win today.
Did he really?
He did. Well, according to my pop-up. So
And his too.
so
That was intentional.
Yes. Pop up.
so
Boner.
so when you think about that, the fact that I'm getting an alert on Drake
Yeah.
does put him in a certain category, because I didn't get an alert on everybody.
Yeah.
I got alert on Drake. So there is that level of exposure.
Do you think that has to do with algorithms that are pushed though?
Well, yeah. I mean, you
But
got
I'm not searching up Drake. And
No,
stuff
but-
like
No,
that.
but I mean,
you get the wiener post.
yeah. But then again, if you go into your settings, I was told by our producer, actually, John, how to change your settings if your algorithm
That's
can
right.
be controlled. And if you have to go in there and they're set to certain defaults,
Mhm.
and they will kind of push to you what they want to push
For
to you.
sure.
Yeah.
So
We're not even in a conspiracy episode.
no,
All three of us will go down that rabbit hole. We
Yeah.
promise you.
correct.
Yeah. John's going to join that one
But
for sure.
is Drake now? Is he one of the next people to step up to be in the pop culture limelight?
Mm.
Are they now starting to push him? Because I mean, we saw obviously with Super Bowl, Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce. We're seeing all this stuff. It's almost as if it's a plan.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying it is or isn't, but
Yeah.
these people are all paid entertainers and actors. Who's to say that they're not getting their spot now?
What's hard
It's
about
their
that
turn.
though is that somebody like Drake has been in and out and
Oh,
in and
yeah.
out, and some of these power players, that's what happens. Like they have it's almost like a wavelength going across a screen where they have that relevance that's kind of
Yeah.
popping up, popping in, popping out. Kind of what we were talking about a couple weeks ago. Privately, it was like, I feel like Taylor Swift's going to drop an album. Like, pretty sure everyone on earth knew she was going to be dropping an album.
And?
ASAP album dropped.
She dropped
So
it.
maybe something like that.
That's
maybe
what I'm saying. Is it
Drake
his
is ready.
turn?
Yeah, something is going to be coming up the pipe. I don't see why
Coming?
not.
See, I mean,
Dude,
we could go all day.
Yeah. All
Oh man.
Damn
Oh,
it.
man.
I had to. Sorry.
Oh man.
I don't think the video had any. I don't think it was anything crazy. Obviously, they showed his stuff, but like nothing.
But I mean, if we're being serious, and I hate to reference these people, but Kim Kardashian, she kind of started off with a video of herself.
Well,
Multi-billion-dollar.
And that's
If
what-
you think
that's what
about
I'm
her
saying.
sister, that's multi-billion-dollar empire
You have
Yeah.
a whole family
From
that's
multiple
made
people.
billions.
Yeah.
built
off of
on that.
what's her mom's name? Kris.
Kris Kardashian.
Yeah. She should
Kris
thank
Jenner.
her.
Kris
Kris
Jenner.
Jenner.
Kris
Jenner.
I was actually this is kind of going along that. I was watching this thing on TikTok last night. It was an OJ interview. Well after his trial, I think like way after it. He was really like gray hair and stuff at this point.
Like the, if I'd done it,
Yeah,
time.
that hypothetical.
the hypothetical.
That dude couldn't have killed her anymore.
I thought you were going to say no.
Now.
Not anymore.
Now. We know how to play this game.
The glove didn't fit, bro.
Legally, he was exonerated.
Yes.
Civilly, he owed some people, but legally, in the criminal courts, he was exonerated.
Right, but he can't be tried again.
He cannot be tried.
Right?
again.
What's that called?
For
Double
that.
Jeopardy.
Double
Jeopardy.
I've seen that movie.
Solid flick.
Solid flick.
Yeah.
Is
Solid
that Tommy Lee Jones? Is he the investigator in that movie? Or
I
something
think
like
so.
that?
And Ashley Judd.
Ashley Judd.
Yeah. Going back, wait,
Do I have to put it on my
90s,
list?
right? 90s, early 2000s.
Oh, that's for sure 90s.
90s.
Late 90s.
Late 90s. Like that 97, 98, 99.
But he can't be retried for that. And he's going through this hypothetical that he like did it, and he kept saying like, I remember. Yeah, I remember I parked my car. Hypothetically, I remember. Bro,
I remember I used her gloves, hypothetically,
I remember killing her, hypothetically. Like
with my knife,
it was
hypothetically.
it was
Oh,
such
man.
almost like a chilling interview.
Mhm.
Um,
I do remember that one.
yeah, it was pretty crazy to sit there and listen. And then they showed flashes of Rob Kardashian when he was his attorney, obviously before he passed away and things like that. But it was pretty crazy to sit there and listen to. That dude's he's got more money I think now than like ever. He's
Well,
loaded still.
If you remember,
Because his book.
for a
Yeah.
long and for
Make a book, Eric.
If I did it.
for a long time, he went down. If you remember, he went down because, if I'm correct, right after his case and right after he lost the civil litigation, he was trying to go to like autograph convention. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah,
Like
he was trying to
sports
make his
cards
rounds.
conventions. Like he was trying to like, and they because he was trying to get money by doing things independently that wouldn't get pulled from the civil case. I'm not smart enough in the law. Anybody who knows about the law, but he was like doing stuff like that, and he was coming under hot water because it's like, oh, you can't sign this, and he's trying to go around.
Yeah,
What a mess. What a mess. I mean, do you guys remember? There are events in my life. I remember exactly where I was when it happened.
Yeah.
I remember being in 7th grade art class watching the white Bronco chase on TV. 7th grade art class.
See, I don't remember. I mean, I
you're a
remember
couple years older,
vaguely.
though, so like,
I'm a bit
Yeah.
older than you guys. You guys were in elementary school.
what year was that then?
Let's see, give or take the 9.
Gosh, why
I
are you
don't
making
know.
me do math right now?
Well, if you're 7th grade,
So 7th grade, so it must have been 94, 95.
Yeah, see, I was like 6. Yeah.
no, we were in like 4th grade, bro. He's like 4 years older than us.
Still
3,
6.
4 years.
Yeah, I was
older
born
than
in
us.
82. So
Okay,
I had to be
my bad, 5,
13.
4, 5. See, I was right.
Yeah,
You're
it's
born in 86. I was
4
right.
years older. Are you 86 too?
I'm 87.
Oh,
A
damn
good
it.
year. The only thing that I like about
These
Kelsey's
young
jersey-
guns. Young guns.
I'm just a baby boy.
Baby boy. Baby boy. Man, there's so many different trails we could go down, but you know what? We'll bring it back next episode. We hope you guys have had a good time here at the More Taco Encounter, and we will check you guys next time. See ya.